So, Saturday, got loads to do. House is a shit mess hole as usual. I'm going on holiday on Monday. Husband's not well, so he's not going to be much use for anything. I mean, anyway, I've got my journal, so I'm going to write a list. What I normally like to do is start it off with something that I've already done, so I can tick that off, which makes me feel a little bit better. So today I've already got up, kind of got dressed. I've still got my pyjamas on, actually, I'm not going to lie. Still got my pyjamas on, and I've just picked up a top off the floor, put that on, so I can make a video. I've had the rats out today, chewing the fuck out of all my furniture, but they need to exercise, so they've been out. So number one, I'm just going to ignore all this. It's like weekly exercise, connect with nature, blah blah blah. Yeah, it's all good, it's all nice, but sometimes just the basic things. So got up, because to be fair, I had a shit night's sleep last night. I was out doing a market with my friend who's got like a wellbeing hub just down the road, and they do lots of holistic therapies and stuff, and I wanted to go, but also I wanted to try and sell a few things, because I do tend to collect stuff that I don't need, because I'm a little bit of a, not a hoarder, kleptomaniac, is that the word? I don't know. Anyway, I see things and think, oh, that's a bargain, that looks good, and I've got enough money, let me buy 50 million of those. So I've got 50 million greetings cards at the moment. They're very nice, but I don't know what I'm going to do with them. So I was trying to sell them. I actually sold back all. However, I did have some nice light therapy treatment. That was good. And, you know, I networked a bit. I've got soaps and things that I make in my spare time. So I met a lady who was next door. She had some most amazing soaps, all really well labelled and organised, and it was amazing. There's me sitting with my basket of like random stuff that I can't remember what I put in them. Some homemade labels where I just kind of made up the ingredients a bit. Like, I've got some ylang. I mean, I did put most of the stuff in it, but you know, a lot of the time I'm like, oh, that smells nice. Put a bit of that in. Anyhow, and then I got back and I was cold, so I went and got the, I call this my Morgana blanket, because I used to have a dog that looked like this, called Morgana. So this is my Mog blanket. So I got Mog out last night, and then I wrapped up. Then I was alright, slept a bit, and then I was waking up sneezing, so maybe I disturbed some dust. I'm allergic to pretty much everything. I think I'm allergic to myself at this stage, because no matter where I am in the world, what I'm doing, I'm sneezing at some point. You know, I was in Italy in the middle of the sea, and I had a sneezing fit. I mean, what the fuck? There's nothing there. Anyway, that happened, so there's snotty tissues all over there. Then I needed a wee, of course. So I'm up and down. So I was thinking I'm just going to stay in bed until the afternoon, but I didn't. I got up. The rats have been out. Nicodemus chewed the fuck out my furniture. So now I have to motivate myself. I've got to do lots of things. So I'm going to start with my first thing. Got up. So here we go. Got up. Got the frig out of bed. Good start. A+ for me. Well done. Well done, Tash. And I've brushed my teeth. And the next thing I've already done. So that's number one. Number two, I got the rats out for some exercise. So exercised. I'm not going to write the whole thing. I'm just going to put exercise ratties. So they've been out. And so now I've got to now clean up after the rats, because they're very, very sweet, but they're very messy. I give them nuts, you know, like monkey nuts around to try and encourage them to scavenge, so that they go around and get exercise, because all the shells, then I've got to kind of sweep them up. And obviously rats are a little bit incontinent, so they leave little wee dribbles. I mean, I have got wooden floors, but still, I'll go down there and give it a little wipe round and sweep up. So I've got to clean up the shells. So that's number 3. Clean up downstairs. I've got to tidy this room. is a mess. I mean, the part that you can see looks tidy, doesn't it? Yes, it's not a mess. I don't know what you're talking about. But pretty much all out of view. I've got snotty tissues down here where I was blowing my nose all night. They've got to be done, sorted out. I have got clean clothes over here that belong to the boys that they need to put in their rooms. I don't know anymore whose is what. I've got 2 teenage boys, so I just have a pile of black clothes, and then I tell them, you know, at least 3 times a day, can you come and get your clothes? Can you come and get your clothes? Can you come and get your clothes? Can you come and get your socks? Can you get your clothes? Can you get your clothes? Anyway, needless to say, they're still there, so that needs to be done. I'll probably fold them up again. Probably 10th time I've folded them up and put them away, ready for them to collect. And then I will move on to the bathroom and the toilet. So clean up downstairs. Number 4, clean room. And number 5, the bog. Number 6, the bathroom. Oh, I need to do washing. 7, washing. I've got to go up in the loft and get suitcases down so I can pack. So I put that as number 8. Loft. What else? I mean, there's loads. Loads. I mean, the kitchen is devastated as well because Tom cooked dinner last night. So, and he's not well, so he kind of, actually it's not too bad, but yeah, that needs doing. So 9, kitchen. And then obviously everyone's going to want dinner, so they can just fend for themselves tonight, I think, because A, I can't be arsed, and B, I don't want to have to clear up again. The thing is, I like cooking, but you know, everything gets out and peeling veg, and then I have to go shopping. Got to go shopping, so I don't really want. I hate going shopping on Saturday. Every single person in Harlow and surrounding areas is out with their children on a Saturday. We've got an IKEA newly in Harlow, and yeah, it's just a mess out there. Not only we've got roadworks on every turning, every street, but now we've got IKEA, so everybody from all the surrounding areas, oh, let's go to IKEA on Saturday. Oh. So last week I decided to go out because I had some stuff to take to charity. I got as far as, you know, just down the road, and I just thought, I'm not doing this. So I turned around and came back home again. I did do it on Sunday. I do have to leave the house on Sunday and see my nan and my dad, so I'll do that on Sunday. So I think tonight we're just going to have to eat what I call tapas, which is pretty much any old crap that's edible that's lying around. So there might be some bits and bobs in the freezer, like the odd burger here and there where there's been 3 of us and spare burger, so that goes in. So I might chop it up, put some, you know, a bit of tomato with it and make it like a little burger tapas. You know, I might make some potato fritters or something if there's any potatoes knocking about. Yeah, whatever. I mean, if all else fails, they can have Weetabix. And to be honest, I couldn't give a shimmy shoe shine today. Just not feeling it. Don't feel motivated. Even the thought of getting up and, you know, I've got to start, just get the bucket, the cloth and the cleaner. I use Purdy and Fig's organic cleaner because it smells really nice and it's not got chemicals in it. So I might start. I can't even, like, snotty tissue's got to be the #1 job. Got to get rid of that. That's disgusting. And then, I mean, I don't really know where to start, to be honest. I think I might start with some cleaning. I'm going to put some music on, and I am going to put some motivational music on. I'm going to clean maybe the toilet first because that's the smallest room in the house and also the smelliest apart from the rats. I'm going to clean that first, and then that maybe the smell and the aroma, the oils. Actually, I might put my aromatherapy oil diffuser on because it helped to, and open some windows. Kind of try and, you know, freshen things up a bit, try and get me motivated. Anyway, that's it for me. I'm going to try and hit back later to let you know how I got on, see if I've done any of these things. Well, I've already got up, so I can tick that off. Got up, woo! I even give myself an A-star for that. So accomplished today. Such proactivity. Is there a word? I don't know. Anyway, and the ratties, so they've been done. So they've had a good old scuttle around. I took them out the front on my shoulder for a little sniff around. It's a shame really that I've got 4 cats, because I'd love to be able to take them into the back garden in a playpen. In the summer I used to do that to around my nan's. I had a big playpen. Did I shut that off? I'm probably sitting there talking to the camera that's shut off. Anyway, I'll continue, check it later. I used to have a big playpen and I used to put it in my nan's back garden. They'd come out and scat around in the grass, lovely. But obviously 4 cats, that's not good. So, so I do try and let them out at least sort of once every 4 days, and they go downstairs, and like I say, they've got a bit of a thing for my silver cupboard. You know, my friends going, I said, I'm going to make them a temple. I'm going to make boxes and little things so they can go around. And then I'll spray it silver, like a mosque. It'll be really nice. Oh, no, you can't do that. They'll eat it. They fucking eat it anyway. All of the things they've got nuts down there. I've given them some bits of wood that are plain that they can chew on. You know, I put massive bog rolls down there so they can run through there, you know, because they like the dark. You know, I try and play with them. Nicodemus has been learning the piano. But they will, well, I say they, it's mainly Nicodemus, eating my table leg. The silver one in particular, he really likes that. I mean, luckily for him, I'm not precious about things, they're just things. And that actual piece of furniture I did find, but that's not the point, is it? I like that. And you're just sitting there and I'm having my coffee and having breakfast and I can just hear ding, 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 and he's at it. Now, I've looked on the internet and they said, oh, try peppermint oil. They don't like that. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. So I've got some sprays, put some peppermint essential oil, spray. Yeah, look round, Nicodemus got the bloody peppermint oil, essential oil, in his hands. You're like, what the hell? So that does not work. It's almost as if the more you say no, they're like children. If you say no, leave that alone, they're like, oh, I'm having that. So, anyway, I've strayed from the beaten track. I'm waffling now, so I'm going to go and try and do some stuff.